Hello, hi everybody. How's everybody doing? Oh my goodness. I know what you're all thinking. Where has she been? All this months. I know. I know. Guilty. I am so sorry for abandoning you guys. I am so sorry. I had a fun time the last time we had a walk. Remember? We were walking and talking and having a good time. I actually did enjoy it. Yes, I did. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for being gone for so long. But so many things have been happening in my life since the past 4 months. Yes. Um, I started a new job. Yeah, I started actually a business. No, not a job. I started a new business. Yeah. So I've been trying to balance life, family, children, business, and I'm thinking, oh my God, it's not that easy, but yeah, I'm doing okay. But I just couldn't. I could not, being a registered nurse, um, then starting a business, having to take care of the kids. And I have, some of you who know me, I do have a prayer call where I pray for the healthcare system. So I really couldn't balance things well. And I'm also guilty, y'all. Oh my God, I'm sure y'all see me. Y'all, I'm like, I'm not a, I'm so ashamed. I have not been working out like I'm supposed to. I really haven't. For the past 3 months, I have not done well. No. At least 3 months. That's at least. It's probably maybe as bad as the four. No, I think it's 3 months. But I've not done very well at all. No. I used to work out at least two days, go to the gym, and I used to do walking here and there. I walk and talk, do my Facebook lives and stuff, but I really haven't been able to do that. Honestly, I've been trying to balance life, man. I've had some tough times as well, but you know what? Hey, I'm back and I'm back to stay. Yes, I am back to stay. I promise, by the grace of God, God keeping me alive, I'm going to be more consistent on this call. Okay, I'm going to be more consistent, posting my videos, giving content that'll be of value to you guys. I really appreciate you. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Ikure. I am a registered nurse, and I feel like I'm supposed to start doing a channel on health and wellness. It's called Health and Wellness with Ikure, where I just talk about different things. The last time we talked about, I just gave basic definitions of health and wellness. The other time we talked about facts and fictions, different concepts that people had, and wanted to find out if it was actually true, fact or fiction, because a lot of people come up with so many things, and I'm guilty saying. Remember, I talked about when we're working. I'm like, oh, some people say they don't have time, and so they just give that excuse and don't work out. And I remember saying that you have to create time for working out. Man, it wasn't that easy at all. But guess what? I'm gonna create the time. I'm going to try to be more consistent this time. And the beautiful thing is, no, the sad thing is, it's actually going to be more difficult for me. Let me tell you why. It's not an excuse, and I don't, but the weather is changing. It's cold. Oh my God. If I don't go to the gym, I'm going to work out at home, because I'm telling you, I don't like the cold. I don't like the cold. I don't know about you guys, but I do not like the cold. But today I'm here and I'm going to talk about something new. Pillars of health. We're only going to talk about 10 pillars of health today. Pillars of health. What are the pillars of health? These are the foundational things, to keep a healthy lifestyle. Foundational, just basic everyday things. You're probably even doing them. It's just we're going to highlight them today. Okay, we're going to talk about them today. Number one, water. You should be drinking water every day. I drink water, but I need to up my take of water. We are supposed to drink about minimum of 2 quarts of water a day. For those people who have medical conditions, congestive heart failure, you may want to check with your doctor to see if it's okay to drink a certain amount. What is your fluid restrictions? Please, if you have medical conditions, water is actually the best thing for you to drink. because it lubricates your cells, it flushes you out, it makes you feel a whole lot better than all the other beverages. All of those act a lot of these sugary drinks and stuff, caffeine and stuff, they actually dehydrate you. They do. If you notice, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, when you drink sodas or you drink juice or all that stuff, have you noticed that you pee even more? And now that the weather's getting colder, what the body does is the body now reverses to try to keep you warm, right? Um, it the body tries to keep you warm. So you when doing let me reverse. When it's cold, you don't sweat as much. Have you noticed? You don't sweat as much when it's cold. And the reason is because your body will eliminate the excessive fluid and stuff the another way, and that is through your urinary system. So very minimal sweating, because your body wants to keep you. Because if you sweat during the winter, you're going to feel cold, and the body doesn't want to do that. The body's trying to keep you warm. So the way you lose the way you keep the body warm is by it's the body will eliminate excrete through your urinary system more than it does through your sweat glands on your skin. All right, so make sure you're drinking enough water, because water is very good for you, okay? Especially helps you with constipation. You're constipated a lot, most likely you're not drinking enough water. Just check and see, okay? 2, nutrition. Eat a balanced diet. We talked about it. Make sure you're having your fruits, your vegetables, and somebody once said try to eat your food close to the natural form as possible. Why? Because your nutrients are still, you have a lot more nutrients in the natural state of the food than when you actually cook it. And some people don't know how to cook, so they cook and they overcook the meal. And when you overcook meal, you're only eating shaft. You're just eating the fiber of it. You're not, the nutrients are gone, they're bleached into the fluid or whatever. So you're killing the nutrients. So try to eat your food as close to the natural form as possible. Like for example, salads. If you're going to use broccoli and vegetables, don't cook them too much. Just make sure they're a little crunchy so you can still have the nutrients in there. Okay. Make sure you're eating your legumes. You're eating your starches. More slow releasing starches. Let's say, for example, you have oatmeal. That's what my boys had this morning, oatmeal, because it keeps you full, and it kind of releases it, the body releases the carbohydrates slowly. Yeah, it doesn't just give you that spike of blood sugar high. Okay, so eat a balanced diet. 3, supplements. Sometimes our food don't have all the good supplements, the good nutrition that we need, because of maybe the soil content and the use of different types of fertilizers now that they use in food. The food, by the time the food travels from the farm to your grocery store, it would have lost a lot of nutrients already. So we have scientists who create good supplements that you can purchase, and you know supplement the food that you're eating. And some people don't eat a lot, maybe they don't have good appetites and stuff, and if you don't have good appetites, then you're most likely going to be deficient in something. So you want to do supplements. You want to do like your vitamin D. A lot. There's, again, it's winter time is coming, so we're in the fall season now. A lot of people want to stay at home because it's cold. So you want to start doing your vitamin D. You want to start doing your vitamin B. You want for energy, your vitamin D, help with cancer. It helps with regulating blood pressure. I had this doctor. Every time he will order blood pressure medication for a patient, he always made sure he checked the vitamin D level. And I always wondered, why is that? Because it helps. Vitamin D is one of those, I think I even heard it. I heard it's not even a vitamin, that it's a hormone or whatever, but get your vitamin D. It's something that you need in this time, okay? Make sure you get good supplements. Make sure you check, because a lot of these stores don't have good quality. One way to test is to That's an everyday way to test. Everyday way to test is to drop it in water and see if it dissolves. If it doesn't dissolve, just know that it's not dissolving in your body. That's one way to check. I don't have all that information, but that's just one way to check. But so if I have any, if I think of something, I will. I do know that in my business we do sell some very good supplements and stuff. But later on, I can introduce you to that. But for now, just make sure you get good supplements. Sleep, sleep. Oh my God, parents. I know we have to take care of our kids and everything, but we need to get that rest. I'm telling you, if you don't, it's gonna catch up with you. So, um, depending on your age, some people work a lot, like 6 to 8 hours of sleep, I think is quite adequate for adults. Children from 8 to 10 hours is, the more busy you are, if you're a student, of course, man, you got to burn the midnight oil so you can pass that exam. Do what you got to do, but make sure the days that you're lacking your sleep, make sure you balance it out. If you have exams and you got to burn the midnight oil, study and do all that stuff, just go ahead and do what you got to do, but make sure you balance it out. Make sure you get the rest that your body needs, because your body heals when it's well rested, okay? Elimination. Yes. You should make sure you're having regular bowel movements every day. You're supposed to have a bowel movement every day. Even some people would even have it 2 or 3 times a day. Make sure you have bowel movements, and it should be formed and soft and not hard. If it's hard, it's most likely you're dehydrated, you're not eating enough fiber in your diet, or you're eating excessive fibrous foods can also make your bowel really, really formed and hard and difficult to excrete. So you need to drink a lot of water, drink enough water. Make sure you drink enough water. Make sure you're balancing your diet real good, because that would also help your elimination. There are some things that you can do. There are some vegetable laxatives that you can use that can also help with having regular bowel movements and stuff. But you want to make sure that you're doing. If you have any difficulty, anything, you can just contact your doctor and find out what it is that you need. But I found out that when you eat a lot of good green leafy vegetables, not the fibrous ones, you have less chances of getting constipated. Okay, so constipation is you want to eliminate. And then if you're having too frequent bowel movements, that's a problem. If you're having excessive, like 4 or 5 diarrhea, you need to go find out what that is, because if it's happening for days, or you're probably really, really sick. So you want to balance that out, because you can lose some essential ions in the body, and it could affect your you can affect the ions in your body, and you need to balance that out. So if you're having too many, that can affect a whole lot of stuff. Even your heart, it can do a whole lot of damage to you. So if you're really sick, you're having stomach aches, you're having diarrhea and stuff, please check with your doctor. You could actually have a infection in your bowels, okay? And if you're having too much of that, you can also, and if you're not really sick, but you just kind of feel like it's just happening for a day or two, then you can do what we call a brat diet, where you just eat like things like bread that will kind of harden your poop a little bit more, rice, you can do applesauce, things like that. Nothing, just to help replace things. So you just be very careful, making sure you're having bowel movements every day, okay? So number 6, stress. Oh my God, don't we all have stress? I don't know nobody who don't have no stress. Even the kids are getting stressed out now. They worrying them in the school, trying to teach them things that, oh my God, children are under a lot of stress than before. Honestly, when I look at my life today and I compare my life I got a 20-year-old. So my 20-year-old daughter and my life when I was 20, oh my God, it's completely different. The stress level now is higher. I think it's like double, tripled, or whatever it is. But oh my God, I thank God I was born in the generation that I was born in. Because the level of stress people are having, it's just totally out of this world. But you got to find ways to help you reduce stress. For example, you read your Bible, pray. It actually helps with stress. Yes. You make sure you're getting adequate sleep, because stress also help increases cortisol levels. Cortisol level increase your blood sugar. Before you know it, calculate the whole thing. You start getting stressed out. You overeating, and there you go, overweight. So stress, if you're having a stressful day, there's nothing wrong with taking a day off, meditating. And when I say meditating, listening to good worship music, not just any kind of music, because tell me, you can be bringing more stuff into your life that you don't need. So good worship music, calming worship music. um who can I recommend? Let's see. If I remember, I'll put it in my comment. I'll put a comment on it, okay? But there's one, is the Riveras. Oh my God, I think it's Kim and so I can't remember her husband's name, but there's two of them, the Riveras. Very, very wonderful, 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 wonderful. They have such wonderful worship instrumentals that's so soothing and just brings the presence of God in. I love it. So that's one way to reduce stress. Don't overspending. It's going to give you stress. Not having work, stress. Just try and balance things out, okay? You can, and if you need someone to talk to, it's very important. That brings to my next um, point on relationships. You need healthy relationships. My God, you need healthy relationships. Healthy relationships. My God, I can't stress that enough. Healthy relationships. You need it. You need a friend. You don't need too many. Just one or two is good. Somebody you can talk to when you're stressed out, somebody that you can rely on, someone that, and I'm not meaning like 100%. Get close to God and talk to people. Talk to people. If you have family, good for you. People who don't have family, try to get people who have the same values as you. That way, you're in alignment. You're kind of like moving with people who like what you like. So that helps a whole lot. So it's very important, because positive relationships, they bring positivity into your life, good energy and everything. You need that. Um, let's see, that is seven, eight. Movement. You gotta exercise. You need sunlight. You gotta move. Walk around. They say sedentary lifestyle is terrible. You don't want to be sedentary. My God. I was off for 1 week. Even though I was busy, I didn't like it that much. Why? Because I felt better when I go to work and I know I'm working 12 hours. Out of the 12 hours, the first 5 hours I'm walking. I'm not sitting down. The first 5 hours of work, I'm walking from patient room to patient room, documenting here, moving here, getting this one, that one, moving there, for about 5 hours straight. Out of the entire 7 hours, for at least 5 hours, I'm walking. That's at the beginning of the shift, and it's depend on the kind of night you're having. You're not sitting down doing nothing. So for those of us who like to be at home working, nothing wrong with it, but make sure you're getting your walk. You can walk in the morning or walk at night. Just make sure you get that exercise, get the blood pumping, get your circulation moving real good. You don't want to have a heart attack, because most people who do that, they have a higher chance of having a heart attack, cardiovascular problems, than those who have regular exercise. And when you move around, you get sunlight. You go outside, you can enjoy the sunlight and everything. That's really, really good and important. So let's see. That is number 9. Spirituality. Spend time with your Heavenly Father daily and be obedient to instructions. I cannot even I cannot even stress that enough. This morning I woke up, I had a moment of thinking. I had to think and evaluate my life, evaluate my life, how it's been, the before, after, what's going on, what can I do better. I'd have those moments. At times, by the end of each day, I sit down and evaluate my life and see what's going on. And I came to realize that This life is short. Before you know, you have a child now. Before you know, they're grown and they're going to leave the house. My daughter's already 20. She turned 20 already. So in the next few years, she'll be gone. My son is already 12. I'm going to have a 13-year-old next. Everybody's growing. So life changes, life changes. And you have to spend time with God to get direction for your life. Pray, read your Bible, and obey God. When I was evaluating myself, I said that a lot of the things I'm doing, I don't even know. I'm telling you, social media is another thing for me. I never really used to do that thing. But with God's direction in my life, I've had to come on social media. If the Lord say get on social media, I get on social media. And now I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm becoming a better person because of obeying God and following with God. And when I don't obey God, my God, I have no peace. I'm miserable. Who wants to have a miserable life? I don't. I definitely don't want to have a miserable life. I'm not happy. I'm just. I love peace. So please, one good pillar of health, very important, your spirituality, your closeness to the Almighty God, the creator of the heavens and the earth. I'll be very specific, Jesus Christ. Because I'm a Christian and I'm not ashamed to say that, okay? So I would steer you only to that direction. Please get your spirituality together. Love God, treat people well, that's it. Live on purpose. Oh my God. Live on purpose. That's number 10. Live on purpose. There are times when you're not going to feel like doing things, but you have to do it. For example, adults, you have children, you have to pay the bills, you have to put food on the table. You can't live, well, I don't feel like I'm not going to do it. Who's going to do it? You have to live a life of purpose. Find out, what did God create you for? The minute you're living your life on purpose, you have a purpose for your life, you're going to feel fulfilled. You're going to feel like you're accomplishing something in life. But if you're just kind of living your life, you don't even, just wildly, no structure, no nothing, you're just bringing chaos. You're just going to be chaotic. You're not going to be happy. You're not going to feel fulfilled. You're going to want things, but you can't have them because you're not living a life of purpose. Before you know, you might get into trouble at home, trouble with the law. Live a life of purpose. You can go to church, meet with people, hear the word of the Lord, just listen, flow, and if you don't know, especially young people, they don't really know their purpose. Some of them do know. But if you don't know, just make sure you're listening to your parents. Ask questions. Oh, even adults, ask questions. Ask questions. If you have questions about stuff, ask, find out, do research, do what you got to do. But live a purpose-filled life. Don't live a life where you have no purpose, because by the end of the day, you're going to look back and you wonder, what did I accomplish with my life? What did I do with my life? In the United States of America, you have a lot of benefits of having so many things, at your, so many resources. So if you live here and you don't try to live a life of purpose, then you waste the opportunity. There are other countries that they don't have the benefits that we have here. So make good use of the resources you have, and please try to live your life on purpose. Okay? Well. That's it for today. I am so glad I'm finally back. Honestly, this is amazing. I'm so glad to be back, talk to you guys, and I will be back another day. You never know, it might be tomorrow. I will do my best to at least do my one weekly video, okay? And then you might be seeing more pictures, reels, shorts, whatnot. I'll be dropping little nuggets here and there. But I'm so glad to be back. I really missed you guys, and I'm excited to share more wonderful things with you. Please have a wonderful time until we see again. Bye.